President Trump beating Speaker Pelosi first at her own game. Well, abruptly pulling the plug on her overseas trip, and then he blamed it on the shutdown. And this coming just one day after Pelosi made a rather pathetic attempt to delay the president's State of the Union address. Joining me now with all the latest details is Chief National Correspondent Ed Henry. Ed.
Laura, great to see you. Pelosi officially grounded now, shortly after a return trip from the Christmas vacation in Hawaii, and mere hours before her Air Force jet was set to take off again for what President Trump is dismissing tonight as a pricey public relations event. The latest skirmish between these two leaders, as you noted yesterday, she was trying to delay the president's State of the Union address for what she called security concerns that the Secretary of Homeland Security said did not exist. Yet today, Pelosi was set to use all kinds of government security for an official trip to the war zone in Afghanistan, as well as other stops, including Belgium. There's a dispute about whether Egypt was included. The speaker would be spending taxpayer money on, yes, security, hotels, cars, meals. In fact, there was a bus full of lawmakers headed from the Capitol to Joint Base Andrews to meet that Air Force jet to take them overseas. But Pelosi's spokesman tells us the speaker wanted mostly to just thank our men and women in uniform and obtain critical national security briefings. They say that's all this trip was about. But the president brought that bus to a screeching halt with a letter marked, "Dear Madam Speaker." He wrote, "Due to the shutdown, I'm sorry to inform you your trip to Brussels, Egypt, and Afghanistan has been postponed. We will reschedule this 7-day excursion when the shutdown is over." Now, among the grounded, one of the president's critics, Democrat Adam Schiff, who was supposed to be on the trip, he complained this was a fifth-grade stunt by the president, but our colleague Mike Emanuel pressed Pelosi on why she is not seeking a compromise.
Don't you, as Speaker of the House, have an obligation to be at the negotiating table?
We have gone to, what negotiating table are we not at? The last one we went to, I think, was a setup where the president pounded as he gave himself leverage to leave the room. But no, we're at the negotiating table.
While many Democrats in the House and Senate would like to make a deal, Speaker Pelosi will not let them negotiate. The party has been hijacked by the open borders fringe within the party.
Now, White House aides insisting to us tonight this was not tit for tat. They say the president just wanted Pelosi to stay in D.C. to negotiate. Oh, they also say the military aircraft, that's been put on hold. But if Pelosi wants to fly commercial, they will not stop her. Laura?
Wow, Ed, thanks so much. And so what does all this back and forth reveal about the media? Well, I'll just show you. This was the media just yesterday cheering Nancy Pelosi.